have something I need to admit to you guys. I've had my car now almost 18,000 miles, and I have never yet rotated the tires on my car. And this is really not good because you're supposed to do this every 9 to 10,000 miles on your car. And to be honest, Tesla makes this very easy to do. So today, we're gonna go through this whole process. What's gonna happen is we're gonna get on the app, we're gonna schedule this, they're gonna come to my house, so this is gonna be done over probably a month this video is gonna take to make. And we're gonna record the process, see what it costs, see how much of a headache it is, and then I'll post a video after that. So let's get on to the app. Now I'm gonna put my phone up on your screen right now, and let's get going here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here to the Tesla app. So first thing, there we are. Okay, so now we're in the Tesla app. We're gonna go down here to service. Now I have used this before to do other types of service that I've had to take my car into, or I scheduled it, and it worked really well. I went to a service station. If you haven't seen that already, I'll put the link to that video up above, or service center, I guess it's called. And I had multiple things done on my car. So while this is loading, I'll tell you what those are. The first thing was I had my mirror fixed because the mirror kind of popped out a little bit, so I had to just kind of put that back in. I think I actually nicked it getting in my car one time. And then my windows wouldn't roll up all the way. Again, it was a software thing. They just quickly finished that. And then I wasn't getting updates to my car anymore. I missed like a month and a half of updates, which is super weird. And so they're able to actually come and do that but they had to like reset my car. So, okay, here we are. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna click on schedule service. I don't remember this ever taking this long before. I wonder if my internet is just going super slow right now. Actually, it is because I'm uploading a video. What's really neat about this is it actually is linked to your car, right? So it tells me in here what my recent alert was. It says air pressure below recommended for tires, check pressure and refill air as needed. So on the door of your car, there is a little sticker, and on that sticker, it tells you what the air pressure is supposed to be inside your tires, and mine is clearly below. So that's something I need to go and fix. So I'm gonna come down here and click on tires and wheels. I'm gonna click on tire rotation. You see there's a little check right there, then you hit next. So tire rotation, describe, repair. There's really probably nothing to do there, so I'm gonna hit next on that. They do want me to, I guess, put some kind of description in here. So I'll say, I need to rotate my tires, and done. Then it allows me to hit next. So you have to have some kind of a description in there. Put my location in there. You guys obviously won't be able to see this. You then can select the date you would like to have them come. So the 28th is a Thursday. So I'm gonna actually have to go to the next week and go to the next Monday, which is gonna be the 1st of February, because I'm gonna obviously not be home. So you can pick a date that works for you, and then you get to select a time that works for you. And I'm going to say between noon and 5 p.m. Next information is all your contact information. I won't show you that, of course. Then you click on next after that. Then you get your confirmation page. So Monday, February 1st, you got your address in there, you got your contact information. So obviously you guys can't really see my screen because it's all blurred out at the moment, but it's just basically confirming everything. Then you just hit schedule. And now it's done. So now it's been scheduled. So now on the 1st, I will have them coming to my house, and it's gonna be great. So they actually have an appointment screen if you were to go back to it as well, and you can message them directly, ask them questions, as well as you just got an email like you just saw right there, confirming it, which is awesome. And then pretty soon it's gonna tell me my estimated cost. So I think this is somewhere around, it's under $100. So I'll report that when I know that information next. And it's the next day. So yesterday I had the guy come from Tesla. He showed up in a Model S. So it was really cool looking. In fact, you're looking at it right now. And he didn't want me to take a lot of pictures of him or have him in the video, which is obviously completely understandable. But he was super nice and let me take some pictures, so I'll try to show you some of those of what went on that day. But the Model 3 was really cool because they had the whole back of it gutted out, and it was basically made into like a utility kind of vehicle with shelving and all this different racks and stuff in it. It was kind of funny to see inside of a Tesla. But anyway, when the guy showed up, he did his whole job really fast. If it wasn't for me basically talking his ear off, asking 1,000 questions, he would have been in and out of there in probably 20, 25 minutes. But how he did it was really neat. He basically took half my car at a time and lifted it in the air. He took his jack, and by the way, don't just kind of do this at home without doing a little bit of research. When you're gonna jack up half of your car, there's a special spot on the frame. He took a lot of care to make sure that he got it in the right spot. Where you put the jack, and you can feel it. There's a little indent, little hole kind of area where the jack actually needs to go. And that's also reflective in the little tools you can buy, little, I guess, yeah, it's kind of like a tool that you put in there, and then you also put that on top of your jack. He told me that pretty much any jack can lift the car, just make sure it's flat and no teeth on it, because that's how you're gonna ruin the frame down there. And so he had this little white round extension of that jack, little cover that he put on top of it, you guys can see right here, to make sure it was safe.
But he basically spent, you know, in one case, about a little over a minute getting in the right spot. And then when he did, half that car lifted right up. And then he swapped the front tires with the back tires. And it was really quick and really simple. And he did this on both sides. And then after, he walked all around the car, checked the tread on the tires, checked, you know, for any damage, checked the PSI, pumped them all up to the right PSI. And then, you know, he was done. And the reason why you need to rotate your tires is because otherwise they're not going to wear evenly. And basically, by doing this, it prolongs the tires. You're supposed to do this every, like I mentioned, you know, 8 to 10,000 miles. There were articles I found that were like 6 to 10, others that were like 10 to 12. It just depends on really where you're reading, but it seems like around 10,000 miles is the area to do it in. When I asked the service tech, I said, well, what do you recommend? He just had a specific statistic on the tires, and he had a measuring thing on there, and he said yours are right about when you need to rotate them, and I'm at almost 18,000 miles on my car, so I don't know. But anyway, do it every 10,000, you'll be fine. You're not going to overhurt your car by rotating them too much, as long as it's around that 6 to 10,000 mile marker. The guy was super friendly, and I'm not saying his name out of privacy for him, but great guy, and answered all my questions, didn't make me feel like he was rushing and all that. So, I mean, the whole experience was really great. And he did mention that if I was closer to the service center, that they probably would have had me come in to the shop in order to get it done. But because I was 45 miles out, away from the nearest Tesla service center, that they sent him out to me. And so let's talk about the price. So the price of it came to a total of $35. I mean, that's everything. And so what an amazing experience that is to have them come to you, handle all this for you, and only charge you $35. When I brought up that my tire was leaking, and obviously he knew that when he pumped up the PSI at the end, he said he couldn't feel any damage on the tires, but he said even if he did, he can't do anything about it. That's beyond the scope of what they're there to do. At least this guy, maybe there's another type of vehicle they send out with a different sort of issue that you might have. Like maybe if I had a more complex problem, they would have sent a different type of vehicle out to my house. I know swapping out a tire is probably not that complex. He did tell me that he wouldn't be able to do anything about it there, that I would have to go to a service center in the event that my tire had damage. And I clarified with him, because he did say service center, my Tesla service center or just any tire service center. And he said, any tire service center, Les Schwab, whatever, discount tire, you could take your car in there and they'll take care of that tire for you. And so he looked at my tire that was leaking, couldn't find any damage, but now we fast forward to the next day again, and here I am at Les Schwab, and they did find a screw inside my tire, and that's why it was leaking. They were able to fix it for free. It didn't seem to be much of an issue, and they had me out of there in a very quick 2.5 hours. Don't ask me what they were doing. Probably joyriding it. So overall, take advantage of the Tesla service. It's not expensive. They come to you in a lot of cases, and Tesla does a great job, really taking care of their people. I know there are people that have had some issues with, appointment times and not getting loaner cars and stuff like that. But the guys that came to my house, my experience has been really great with it, and you can just do it all through the app, nice and simple. So jump on there, type your issues, and good luck. Anyway, I hope this video was somewhat informative. See you on the next one.